All right, well, welcome back to another episode of the Neigh Today, the UAHT Iron Horse podcast, where we seek to show you and tell you about all the wonderful opportunities and news and events that's going on here at the college. Today, we're joined by a special guest, Miss Akili Moses-Israel. Welcome to the show, Akili.
Thank you.
You got one of the coolest names I've ever heard. I love saying it.
Thank
Just rolls
you.
off the tongue. Akili is the Director of Industry Outreach and Community Education here at the college. And so I'm going to do what we normally do. I'm going to ask her a few questions to get to know her a little bit. So Akili, where are you from?
I am from Oakland, California, born and bred there, and I've been in California most of my life. I last moved from Sacramento.
Okay. California girl. How did you end up back in Arkansas?
My grandmother was originally from here, and I was doing genealogy, and I traced it back, and I said, I wonder what it would be like to live there. And I always wanted to live in the country, my husband and I, and we saw some property that was for sale. Turns out it was my grandmother's property, so I bought it and we moved here.
So a little bit of history behind there. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, where did you go to college at?
I went to college in California, one of the state colleges. I went to first Chico State, California State University, Chico, and then I went to Cal State East Bay, which was formerly Cal State Hayward.
Okay, that's good. Well, what is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby is gardening. I could stay outside all day, messing with plants, digging in the dirt. That's my thing.
You really are a country girl at heart, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay, if you grow any squash, just bring me if you have any left over. I love squash.
Okay, what kind?
We'll cook that out. I like to soft fry it with soft fried potatoes and onions.
I got you.
That's good stuff. Another question I like to ask is, what is number one on your bucket list?
Number one currently on my bucket list is really getting to know Arkansas. It's easy to move into an area and just get to know your little surrounding, but I want to see the natural state. I want to see the waterfalls. I want to go down the rivers, all of that kind of stuff. So, and I really want to see the outdoors of Arkansas as much as I can.
There's some beautiful places in the state of Arkansas. My wife and I do a lot of hiking, so if you need some pointers, we'll tell you where to go. It's coming up on good waterfall season because it's been raining a lot. Well, we'll get down to business a little bit and talk about a little bit about what you do here at the college. What is your division over? What do you take care of here?
So I handle business and industry relations. So I work with the local employers on identifying what their needs are for education and training. We help employers also with their education and training needs. So if they want us to administer tests or pre-tests to their employees or design training that will help their current employees get better, we do that. We also offer a lot of education and training here for people who are either looking for a new job, looking to get better skills in their current jobs. And then the other thing that we do is the fun stuff, enrichment classes for the community.
We like the fun stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool. And you also have a lot to do with JBS school, is that right?
Absolutely. So that's under our community education. So the James Blacksmith School of Bladesmithing and Heritage Arts, really long name. Right now, what we're focusing on are the bladesmithing classes, and then we're hoping to also add other heritage arts, like old carpentry, quilting, things like that.
That's cool. Well, we love those long names here at UAHT, University of Arkansas, Hope-Texarkana, James Black School of Bladesmithing, Historic Trades. That makes it really easy to advertise those things.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Akili Moses-Israel,
Yeah.
Director of Business Industry Training and Community Education.
Those long titles. And there's a lot of history in this area, especially in connection with historic Washington, Arkansas.
Absolutely.
And so those are going to be some really cool classes. Speaking of classes, what classes do you have coming up in the near future?
Okay, so we have a forklift class coming up. We've already filled the one for October, so we opened up another one November 20th. For the fun stuff, we have a cookie decorating class for the holidays, and that's coming up October 22nd. For our James Black bladesmithing classes, we have a Damascus class that's coming up, and that will be October 11th through the 15th.
Okay.
A handles and guard class we'll be having in November, November 8th through the 12th. And in December, we're going to have an advanced bladesmithing class, and that's December 6th through the 10th. And that's for folks who either want to get the certificate of proficiency, who've taken all of our classes, or if you're a bladesmith and you just want to be around a master bladesmith and get to know how you can get better at your craft. That class is for you.
Well, that's good. So you're really busy and got a lot of stuff coming up in the near future.
Yeah. We have one other class. We have truck driving. We started a new truck driving program, and that's been so popular. We've been filling up on that, but we added another class January 17th through February 14th.
That's great. So there's a lot of opportunity right now at the college to take some of these classes, whether it's just to enrich your knowledge or to have fun. You can take that Halloween cookie decorating class and use it as a date night. I mean, there's so many options you can do with these classes. And these bladesmithing classes, I don't know if you've seen the knives that our teachers make. These teachers we have at our bladesmithing classes, they are world-class master bladesmiths. The one that's teaching the Damascus steel, Ricardo Vilar, he's actually a winner on the Forged in Fire TV episode. I believe it's season 7, episode 27.
Absolutely.
And so check that out. Google that or YouTube that show and see one of our instructors in action. He's really good.
He's actually also the judge for the Forged in Fire Latin America.
That's
so
right. Yeah.
He is a Brazilian rock star right here in Southwest Arkansas.
So if you're interested in knife making, hey, these are the classes you need to take. These are the best teachers in the world that we have here for this stuff. Well, Ms. Akili, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. It's been a pleasure. Before we close out today, I want to share with you a few upcoming events that are going to happen here in the near future. This Thursday, Ms. Akili, we're going to have our groundbreaking at the new building at the Texarkana campus. We're excited about that. That is a much needed new facility over there to better serve our region in the Texarkana area, the Texarkana community. And so if you can, please be there to celebrate that occasion with us, 3:30 this Thursday, October 7th. Also, we have coming up here at Hempstead Hall, where we're at right now, Haunted Hall. I believe they're calling it the sequel. Yes. The second haunted house in Hempstead Hall, coming up this year, October 28th through the 30th. Man, you don't want to miss that. These guys do a wonderful job decorating for that. So if you want to scare your kids to death, just bring them to the Hempstead Haunted House, or Haunted Hall, as they call it. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then the Mae Estes concert is coming up on Saturday, November 20th. And she's going to have Brady Rhodes opening up for her. If you've never heard these two people sing, you've missed out on a real treat, because they are really good singers from our local area. And so we hope you come out and support that and enjoy that entertainment as well. Once again, this is another episode of the Neigh Today. I'm your host, Casey Curtis, the communications coordinator here at the college. This has been Miss Akili Moses-Israel joining us today, and we'll see you again next time on Neigh Today.